What's up, everyone? It's Chachi Power here with Rocket Punch Army to do a review of another Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron figure. Today we have Kickback. I found this guy maybe an hour ago. Haven't gotten to open it. I'm just going to open it here while I do the review and give you my first impressions on it. So far, looks really good. I love the gold paint that's on it. It almost looks like paint that should go on a Takara figure. Now I'm sure the Takara version of this is probably a lot fancier, but this is not too bad. You know, judging by all the horrible garbage Hasbro has been releasing lately, this is not too bad so far. Now I've gotten a lot of comments, you know, when I do the Fall of Cybertron reviews, that Kickback is the one worth getting out of the line. So I'm happy to find them and you know, be able to show you guys. So you know, this is the back of the box, where it has all the crap about him. Twin battle blades, disc launcher, Cybertronian insect mode. Why Cybertron needs an insect mode robot, I don't know. But let's check out the artwork here on the top, which is nice. That's one thing I can say about the Fall of Cybertron, is the packages have a nice artwork. Now, for some reason the packages are really weak. Like the newer packages for Fall of Cybertron, it's got like a matte finish. It's obviously, you know, from a different production area or something. And I noticed the blister cards come off really easily. Sometimes you could just pop the whole blister off and have the card be all nice. But yeah, anyway, let's get inside and pop this figure open, see what all the hubbub is about. Now, as I take these twisty ties off, and yes, I do take them off, I don't actually cut them off, but I'm thinking something. These have to be manually tied by somebody at a factory. Now, I know if they do enough of them, they can do these in 2 seconds flat, but for some reason I'm thinking, I don't know, they can cut out a bit amount of labor if they just get rid of these things altogether. A lot of toys don't need these, you know, but the Transformers do, and there's a ridiculous amount of these, you know what I mean? Like, I know taking them off is a lot easier than putting them on, so I'm thinking they could just cut hours out of their production line and hopefully reduce the cost of making these. But anyway, that's besides the point. So let's pop this guy out finally. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh, he's got these rubber things here. Alright, so I finally got him out there. He's got these two little clear purple pieces, and then I just got to get this weapon out of the tray here. Looks like some kind of disc shooter, which we'll check out in a minute. Alright, so that's the whole set here. And my first impression, haven't done anything yet, is that it feels nice. They don't seem like the same plastics as the rest of the Fall of Cybertron series. They're nicer, shinier finish. It seems to have a sharper sculpting, so it doesn't feel as soapy as the other ones that just look cheap. This actually feels solid. Now, I don't know if right off the bat it doesn't look like a Transformer to me, just because I'm just used to the whole, you know, I'm one of those G1 kids, so something like this looks a little crazy. It looks like it just belongs to some kind of alien series, but it's a Transformer, guys. So we're going to go and check it out, look at the instructions, see how this guy transforms. But first, let's set him all up with his weapons. Alright, so it looks like these things go here, like so. I think I have that right, like that. And then we just put it in his hand here. Let's see if he actually holds it up. Oh, it actually does. And he stands with it, which is a really nice thing. I did want to check out the firing gimmick. I know there's no spring. Supposedly you just push on this. Let's do it without him holding it. And it doesn't shoot too far, but pretty impressive for something that doesn't have a spring. And when you put it in, it locks into place rather nice. Just like that. Now, before we move ahead to transformation, again, I did want to point out the paint apps. It's got these nice gold, like a dark gold paint app here on the chest, and also little bits here on the shoulder pieces and on the arm gauntlets here. So I think it looks spectacular. They could have not painted it and left it alone, but I'm glad they painted it. It just makes this figure look much more worth it than all the other Fall of Cybertron figures that I've gotten so far. Alright, and he's got this soft PVC antenna here, which tries to match the gold here. Alright, and articulation, might as well check articulation out. He's got these two things back here, these claws that move. They articulate this way. The actual claws don't open, which is kind of sad. I was kind of hoping they did, but they don't open. Then you got the head going on here. You got the shoulders. And the shoulders actually pivot on 2 points. You got the actual pivot for this, and then you got a pivot right underneath that shoulder piece. And then you got the elbows on a ball joint, so that gives you a good range of movement. And you got the hands that just rotate. There's no ball joint, they just rotate around, all right, which is nice since it doesn't look like it's part of the transformation, their movement, but it's nice that it's there. We'll find out for sure when we transform it. Then you got the hips on a ball joint. Again, good range of movement when you have a ball joint in the hips. And you also got the swivel right up here on the upper thigh. You got the knees here, which move a good amount. And, whoops, getting ahead of myself there. Then you got the ankles here for the foot. Now we're going to go ahead and cover the transformation. It's going to be heavily edited, as it usually is when I transform my stuff, because I'm going to be looking at the instructions. I don't want you guys, you know, dozing off while I do it. So let's do this quick. Alright, and we finally have insect mode here. This almost to me feels like the transformation on the Voyager Megatron, where it's like, it's not really obvious where certain parts go and tab into, because apparently some of these parts don't even tab in, so you kind of just lay them where you want. The knee right here becomes like the front of the foot, I guess, or whatever you want to call that, of the insect. But I mean, it looks like an insect. You got these hands here. You got these little claws here, you got the insect head, you have the wings here which you can pose around, and then you have the rear legs which are bent backwards here like an insect. So overall pretty nice, and yeah, I do have to agree this is one of the nicer ones of the fall of Cybertron. The plastics are definitely much better. This feels like normal Transformer plastic. It's still not the greatest Transformer plastic, but it's better, definitely better, and the paint apps are nice. So if they can make more figures like this, I'll be happy. But if they keep making crap, I won't be so happy. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff. And questions and comments, leave them below. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.